And I know the Kiwis. Okay, welcome back, and it's me again, Barry. They seem to be running out of commentators, so I seem to get draw the short straw, which I'm quite happy about.
And we've got Tom as well on the mic, and yeah, we're really running out of commentators now. They've got me in here.
We're going to do a good job, and here they are lining up just before they start. A big thank you to our gold sponsor, Power Mobility, a one-stop shop for all your mobility needs. Drop in at their huge showroom at Kiwi in Brisbane. It's a bit hard for me to say because it's an Aussie word, eh?
Yeah. And to do that, or you can also visit powermobility.com.au.
Thank you. I missed that, didn't I? Here we are. We've got the semi-final between Kiwi Red, my favourite team, of course, and Western Australia.
Which is, of course, the better team of the two, being from Australia.
Oh, my God, that's not true.
Of course it is. You know it's true.
Well, I'll tell you what, the Kiwi Reds gave New South Wales a run for their money yesterday. That was a really close game.
Indeed. Indeed it was.
So this is for third place, isn't it?
Yes, third place playoff this one.
So there's a lot riding on this for the guys.
Indeed. There'll be a lot of pride on the line. I expect this to be a good match.
It is, indeed, since Kiwi Green just got fifth, and now Kiwi Red are about to play for third, so it's great.
Indeed.
So here we are, just warming up these guys. Sort of taking their time, aren't they?
Yeah, pretty slow so far. Nothing really to note.
So, were you playing this week?
No, I'm yet to play yet. I'm going to get a chair and I'm going to join our season next year.
Oh, is that right?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, it's great when you get into it, eh?
Indeed. I'm very excited to join.
Yeah. It's a good sport. Here we are. We've got a throw in.
Let's see how this goes.
There we have Luke Alderton, who's been playing for years and plays exceptionally well for the Kiwi Red.
And on the other side we had Jesse McCarthy, Brisbane player, coming across and playing for WA.
He's actually been playing a really good game for WA this week.
I've been noticing he's been playing very well.
Yes, he has. And so has Rebecca Evans. She's just fronted up so much, eh?
She has been amazing.
She's really made this game, you know, them competitive between the two of them.
So here's McCarthy having a throw-in from the sideline. He's looking for his options, takes the hit.
Oh, there we go. Brennan Massey gets the ball, passes it on. So was that a 2-on-1, was it?
Must have been.
That's another throw-in.
It's another set ball.
I wonder what happened there. I didn't see that.
Yeah, I didn't see it either.
That's unusual, isn't it, to have so many in the first few minutes of the game?
It's been a very stop-start game.
It's very tense.
Indeed. Players just need to loosen up.
Yeah.
That one been taken away by Kiwi Red. Goes out at play. That one, 2-on-1 called.
Yes, Kiwi Red got a bit close there. Sandra just moved in a little bit keen there. So Brennan Massey's going to take the kick. He's another guy that's come up through the ranks. Oh, it's another throw-in.
Another throw-in. I tell you now, the atmosphere in the room is tense.
I know, it's so quiet around the stadium, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh,
it's through in behind.
Cleaned up by Luke.
And 2-on-1 called.
Oh, at least it was with Western Australia and not Kiwi Red. And Luke's going to take the kick, Luke Alderton.
Setting himself up nicely here, takes the shot.
And a big shot that was.
Straight through, that's a lot of airtime there.
It did, it went too high. Oh, I'd challenge whether that was 5 metres back actually, so that's why it got so much airtime. Mind you, the refs calls the last call. That's the one we've all got to listen to.
As much as we can debate about it later.
Here, Luke's lining it up. Who's he going to kick it to?
It's looking left.
There it is.
Goes left.
Brennan.
That's a brilliant play.
Oh,
and
yes.
It's up the post.
Look,
it's still in play, and it's been called
No, it's been
back.
a goal kick.
That's unfortunate there. That was a chance gone betting.
Oh,
I don't know. It isn't goal. It isn't goal.
Let's have a look at the replay. No, we don't have a replay on that one, sorry.
Looks like it has been called a goal. It was very close.
Our technician stuffed up this time.
Sadly, no VAR here, so we can't go back and look at it again.
Oh, we could, but he was looking at his phone, so he's shaking his head because I'm telling him off.
Our director isn't seeming to be very good at the moment.
Okay, a little bit of crashing going on there.
Here we go. WA with a good run down the wing. Out of play, they'll play on for WA.
Sandy, good defence there. Sandra putting it out, keeping it from going all the way down.
So McCarthy will take this one, looking for his options. Going to have to go centre, it seems.
Yeah, Evans is in there. Who's the guy over on the wing here? By Messi. The guy for...
don't know. If he turns around, he'll be able to see it a little bit better.
It's hard when you don't know all the players, eh?
Yeah, it is a little bit.
So we've got a kick in.
From the sideline.
Yes. And Massey's going to take the kick in. The throw in, sorry.
Plenty of pressure here from WA. They want to keep it down this end.
Yes, they do.
McCarthy with a good press.
Oh, yes, a bit of pressure going on.
Good battle here.
Oh, and Alderton wins it.
A little bit of contact.
That was good. He took that off him beautifully.
Sent it backwards.
And Massey's got the ball, but he's rebounded it off the WA player.
McCarthy holds on to it this time.
No, Massey's pushed him around again.
Good tussle.
Oh, that was a crash by Massey.
Looks like contact called too.
Yes. Oh, it's the other way round.
It's going to Kiwi red.
Yes. I better open my eyes a bit.
I think we both need to.
Oh,
nice save by the keeper.
There they are lining it up.
Keeper again, great save.
What's the keeper's name? He's really good, eh?
He's been doing a great job so far, and we're heading towards... Not sure what the call was, but we've got the call.
I think it was 2-on-1.
Probably.
Because there was two Kiwi Reds right there. Here we go.
The kick, and it's deflected, and they'll go out for a goal kick.
Well, we've got a break. Let's say something for our sponsors. It's your turn to read it out.
Yes. If it's time for a new power chair, our gold sponsor, Power Mobility, has over 40 years of experience, so you can trust their friendly, helpful team. To book a free trial, visit powermobility.com.au, or you can visit their stand here at the Championships.
Excellent. Here we are. The kick-ins happens. Sandra's got the ball down.
That one's going for the sideline.
Yeah.
Brought back in by McCarthy.
There you go, a nice
going across. Oh, it's got in behind. It doesn't roll out of play.
Yeah, Messi just couldn't get that. It was just too far behind him. That was a good flick in.
Was.
She handled it well.
That's a brilliant play. Unfortunately, no one there.
Oh, look at that. The Kiwis are really putting the pressure on.
They are. It's still an open game, but the Kiwis look to have a little bit of the advantage at the moment.
Evans is just getting a bit too aggressive. She's actually whacked a couple of times.
Oh,
look at
that.
That was really bad.
And it's called too.
Yeah, that was just a bit too aggressive, I'm afraid.
McCarthy didn't look happy about that either.
No, he's having a talking to Massey. It just shows you the pressure, eh? These guys don't normally do that sort of thing.
Well, it's all on the line too. You win here in third place.
It's the highest the Kiwis have got. All the years we've been coming over, we've never really placed. And here we are going for third and fourth, and we got fifth.
Well, that's a good showing then.
We've got a lot of young players coming up through the ranks, so yeah, look out, Aussies, we're coming.
Well, that's a relatively okay shot. It'll go for a goal kick, though.
Yes. It's just too far. And Alderton to take the kick. They're just taking their time, making sure that they get it right.
Well, they've got the lead, so they can afford to slow it down a little bit.
Yeah, got a bit of air there.
It'll be a set ball, I believe. Indeed it will.
Yes, it has to be. Evans taking it with Alderton.
Looks like if Western Australia win this, they're going to try and go to the right.
Yes. They both go after it. Look at that. Crash, crash.
That'll be a Kiwi red ball.
Yes, that was easy. A Kiwi red ball. You know, it was so noticeable. We're 10 minutes in and it's 1-0. And it's a tense game here, folks. Oh, that was not very well played. Alderton, he played it straight to Evans. And she took the advantage of that and flicked it right up.
Yeah. Kiwi Red will hit the ball, but Western Australia will do everything they can to keep it up this end.
Yes, they gained a lot of ground.
McCarthy early on the call. Ooh, still going. And good tussle, a lot of contact. And it's been called.
Yep. They really are. I've never seen so many calls for crashing. And I'm the king of crashing.
Well, it's been a physical game, I can certainly say that.
Yeah.
That's a nice play.
It was. He gained a lot of ground there. And that's Dylan Needham. I finally got to see his name.
Yes.
So he's playing a good backup on the wing there.
Indeed.
They're doing a substitution. That's Paddy Nimmons going in for Sandra.
Yeah. So let's see what they do here from this throw in. Goes to the goalkeeper.
Yes, it does. Oh, there's a flick over.
Substitute doing a really good job.
Yes, he did. Massey was just waiting there, just looking unobvious. Oh, back to Alderton and out by Western Australia.
No, that's out by Kiwi Red. West Australia will hit the ball.
Oh, they must have. Alderton must have just touched it last minute.
Yeah. So McCarthy with the play.
They're lining up. Where's he going to kick it to, do you think?
Thinking right. It goes down the sideline.
Yeah, look, he got through there.
He did. Now Evans with a good battle.
Oh, look.
Lots of momentum. It's going out of play, surely.
Oh.
Kept in play.
Massey pushed around there beautifully.
And WA now with a very close throw. Let's see how they go.
Here we have the lineup, the defensive lineup.
There's a bit of space there between the keeper and the player. It's getting closed up now.
I think Alderton's good at just picking that slack up when he gets, when he sees it.
See what McCarthy does. He's got no player on the far post.
It looks like he's going for the corner, right to the corner post.
Yeah, okay, now there's a player on the far post. Let's see if he tries to exploit the gap. Takes the shot, deflected, and he'll get the ball back.
Yes. He thought he could get to the post there, but there's just a tiny little gap.
It wasn't big enough.
No. Alderton's too smart for that. He knows how to play this game. He probably suckered him into it, hoping he'd go for that and he could flick it out.
Looks like McCarthy's going to try it again. Still got the ball.
Yes.
Still going.
Oh, that was a flick across the goal.
Nearly 2-on-1.
There's Mikey. He's got the ball.
There's the 2-on-1 called.
They're lining up there, ready to play.
Looking options down the wing, which he takes.
Oh, look at that.
That's a good cross. Keeper wary of it.
Yes.
And that'll be a West Australia ball.
That was well read by the goalie.
Indeed.
Just that little touch, but it gets it away.
So let's see what his options are this time. He tried the wing last time, may do the same thing, may go across court. Goes down the wing again. Evans with a nice deflection.
Straight to Alderton, who's now having a tussle
Newman
there.
with a lot of contact, and it's called.
Yeah, keep it down, the ref's saying.
They almost need to. There'll be a bit of a damage battle at the end of this if this keeps going.
Luckily, the chairs are strong.
Well, we certainly do build them tough.
Yeah, well, you know, as someone that builds them, it is tough.
It's a good play. Keeper to deal with it.
Yes, he
runs it out of play.
He's quite actually good. He's just such a cruiser, Mikey. The Kiwi Red team.
Well, here's McCarthy once more from the sideline. Once again, options at the far post. That gap is getting larger every time we come down this end. Closes up suddenly, and that's a corner.
Yep, he's sucking him into it again. There we go, in the setup. Mike Wheeler, the goalie there, he's been playing for a couple of years and he's really improved. He's actually really good. But he's so cruisy, he doesn't look like he doesn't get phased easily.
Yes, he looks very calm at the moment. Let's see what the options are.
Yeah, he's lining it up. Or he's getting instructions here from the sideline by the looks of it. Evans has got it blocked there.
Evans is in a nice position.
And Hannah over on the side there.
Cross comes in, off the post and out. Evans to reclaim it. It lost a lot of position. And that's out of play. Goes to WA.
Yeah, I don't think that was fair. Should have been a Kiwi red ball.
Well, the call is made. We can't fight that one now.
No, we can't. And here they go.
Got about 3.5 minutes left in the first half.
Tis too. It's been quite a slow first half, hasn't it?
And yet the time still goes by just as fast.
I know, and you sweat bricks, eh?
Oh yes, indeed.
When you're out there and you're in the lead, you just don't want to give that up. There's Massey taking the ball down the line.
He's done a great job. Keeper though with the interception.
Yes, it is. And the two WA players there ready to block. Oh, three of them.
Evans gets in there too.
It's a real wall, isn't it?
It is. They're doing a great job at slowing things down.
Yes, they are. Oh, look at that. He won it
it's
again.
A great
Alderton.
move.
And there's Edmonds.
And that's a play forward.
Hannah got the ball. Oh, he managed to challenge and win the challenge.
Turned around.
Here it is.
Still going. Nice passing.
Beautiful passing, eh? Real positive
There's
stuff.
the shot.
Oh,
McCarthy
come on.
with the block.
There we go. He's in between the two.
And got a call on something.
I think Edmonds gave a bit of a love tap to WA.
And they'll hit the ball. Keeper will have the shot.
Yes.
McCarthy giving some instructions to his team.
And we wait for the play.
Down the middle. It's through. McCarthy on the ball. Oh, straight behind him.
Oh, Alderton, he could just play that ball.
McCarthy looking for the sideline. Doesn't get there.
No. Massey.
That's through the gap, and that's in.
The second goal. Oh, look
Here's
at
the
this.
replay.
Just played it beautifully, nice and calm. Kept it together.
Brilliant cross-court pass and a
he
shot.
He saw that gap.
And
it was only such a small gap.
Looked like there's a little bit of confusion as to who had it.
Yes.
And it ended up being neither.
It was well played. That Massey, he just got that right through there.
Well, WA now with the start. Only about a minute left on the clock.
Yes, for the first half. Now they're starting to pick up the pace a bit.
Yes. They watch that go out. New Zealand bred with the ball.
Edmonds to take the kick. Lining it up. And, oh no, that was good. Well challenged.
That was a nice play. Now we've got the run.
And there's the keeper keeping it nice and gentle.
That's going, stays in play.
It does.
Needs to get this one across.
And Massey backing up
Oh.
Wheeler in the goal.
McCarthy still in this battle.
They are, aren't they?
He's pushing. He's trying to push it round Wheeler. He's trying to push it round him.
Look at Wheeler's backing off to get it out in there. It's free.
Still in this battle.
And it's still, yes.
That's a brilliant
well
move.
done, Wheeler. He got in front of it.
Still going.
They're swapping sides. These two Kiwis are playing tag.
If anything, I think McCarthy needs to get it out of there and get it off to a teammate.
He's just pushing. He's not going to give up.
He's only got eyes for the goal. Still going, still going.
And he's nearly getting it out of there.
He's done a brilliant job to keep it up there so long.
He has. These two are really having to tussle to keep it out. Oh, there was a tap.
And the ball is now in the air slightly. Still there, though.
And the referee's standing right there watching.
He's keeping an eye on it, make sure this doesn't get ugly.
He couldn't get any closer.
It is just so tight.
There you go.
And there's the 2-on-1
call. Oh,
call.
yes, by the Australian. Hannah got on the road. He got in the goal.
Oh. No, it's a set ball.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Looked like it just wasn't moving at all.
No.
Well, we're surely heading close to half-time now. Looks at the watch.
Yes.
And plays. Evans moving forward.
She's trying to have a last minute. There we go.
And there's half-time
whistle. Well, that was a good first half. I mean, they're both playing really well, quite close.
It is.
It's good to see the Kiwi Reds got the goal, the 2 goals.
Yeah, so it'll be interesting to see how WA recoup from the half-time break, and let's see if they can claw that back.
Absolutely, and we'll be back in the second half. Don't come back to this great game. Okay, here we go for the second half. I'm Barry de Geest.
And I'm Tom Byrne.
Welcome back, Tom. It's good to be here with you.
Yes, indeed, most definitely.
You can say the sponsor's called because you know the area better than I do and I can't say the words.
Well, our gold sponsor, Power Mobility, is dedicated to helping you get mobile so you can enjoy life to the fullest. They have an extensive range of mobility products from power chairs and scooters to lift chairs and home care. Visit powermobility.com.au to find out more.
Well done. And we've got Wilcock back on and Massey's off at the moment, so to start the second half.
And it looks like no changes to WA.
No. So what do you do with yourself every day, mate?
At the moment I'm doing a job with some data entry for my gap year, and then next year I'm coming down to Brisbane for some university.
Oh, that's really good. What are you going to study?
I'm going to study law and commerce, which I'm very excited about.
I think that's fabulous because so many disabled people go into social work and it's good to see some people going into business.
Yeah.
So I own a couple of businesses and we need more people like you.
Indeed.
So yes. Here we go.
McCarthy with a good play down the left.
And
taken away though.
They've got the early advance, they've come down, but it's back up to their goal area.
Looks like WA are playing with a little bit more intention this half. The keeper's coming forward a lot more.
Which he should have done before. There we are, tussle between the goalkeeper and Edmonds.
Doing a very good job to avoid the 2-on-1 as well.
Here we go.
Goes around McCarthy. Evans clears it up.
Oh, that's a bit close 2-on-1, Kiwi Red.
Even WA there with a little bit of closeness.
Yes,
McCarthy moving it forward. He's got a run.
He has. They're coming out far more aggressive.
Still going. McCarthy doesn't want to give it up. Oh, is that a corner?
No.
Maybe. Yes,
it is a corner.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, the referee's indicating a corner. So we're lined up for the corner. There's Evans again taking her position to block Alderton.
Very spread out.
There's Edmonds there being told where to go, getting it set up.
Ref's having a talking to...
I think Alderton's complaining about Evans blocking his position because he should have the advantage. Being in the goal, he should get the advantage.
Well, we're getting ready to play. Evans now going behind Alderton.
Oh, that's interesting, isn't it?
It is very interesting. Let's see. It looks like Jesse might try and go near post.
Yeah. So that puts a lot on Wheeler.
Oh, he's missed it.
Just shows you the pressure that's on here.
Indeed, they're trying everything now.
Yes, they are. That would have been a good position.
It was an interesting play.
I've never seen that one. I haven't seen that for a long time.
And you would have seen a fair bit.
Thanks, yeah. I know, I'm an old man. I've been having trouble with the referees all week trying to steal my flash hat. So they want my hat.
It's a nice hat. It is a nice hat.
I know, I bought that here in Brisbane, believe it or not.
So that's why it's so nice. It's made in Australia.
It's my new favourite hat. And it was my lucky hat.
Well, it gave you some luck in the last match.
It did indeed. Here we go.
That one goes wide of the post and a little bit of goal kick.
Yes, it will. So you come down, so you're at Broken Hill?
Rockhampton.
Rockhampton, God, I'm hopeless with Australian names. And you'll come in, will you stay in the university or will you flat?
No, we bought a house.
Oh, you bought a house? That's cool.
Yes, yes.
So were you flat or your family lived there?
Yeah, family's moving down from Rockhampton to do it.
Oh, that's great. I wish you all the luck in the world because it'd be great when you... How long's the course?
Oh, several years, like 4 or 5 years maybe.
Wow. Here we go. There's a bit of toing and throwing going on
McCarthy
here.
But using his ball control very well, pushing it forward.
Oh, that was a good steal from Edmonds. He got it away.
Goes over the sideline for the WA to play in. Looks like McCarthy's going to take this one as well.
He is.
He's doing a decent job with these set plays.
Except the last one.
Except the last one.
He's allowed one bad one.
I was watching him at the start of the tournament and he was looking a little bit nervous, but now that the tournament's gone on, he's really settled into them.
Yes, he did some real faux pas at the beginning, but yes, he has settled in. So there's a fight here between Alderton and Evans.
Evans has got the ball. Evans has won that one. Watches it go out.
And Wheeler he just gets in there just nice and cruisy. Saves the day for Kiwi Red. Here we have to set up for a throw-in. Look at Evans. She's so in there. She's going to block them
She
no matter
really
what.
wants this. She really wants this.
She does, eh?
McCarthy moving around, finding space. He's found the gap. Let's see if the ball can find it too.
And here he goes.
Goes for it.
Oh, look at that. A beautiful flick out by Alderton.
Brilliant awareness to know that McCarthy was close to the goal and not at the top of the box.
And, you know, Evans has only been playing a year and she's so good already.
Indeed.
She's got a great future in this game.
Yes.
Oh, we've got a substitution.
Double substitution here for Kiwi Red.
Okay, we've got Toby Lipinski going into goal, and we've got Sandra Wilcock coming out. Oh, no, it's Brennan. Sorry, Brennan Massey. You know, if they hear this, they're going to kill me for getting their names wrong, because I'll listen to it later, eh? They're my own friends, you know.
Yes.
Oh, and Massey straight into it. He's actually got right into play.
He's taken it up to McCarthy, which they needed to do.
Yes, they did. They've been sitting back a little bit.
Now, it looked like that was called 2-on-1 rather than going out of play.
Was it? Yes, it must have been.
It was. No, it's a set ball.
You've really got to get out of the road, don't you?
Yeah.
When somebody else has got the ball, you've got to move.
Yeah.
We're 6 minutes into the second half, and we are 2-0 to the Kiwi Reds, of course.
WA, though, still not going down without a fight.
No, they're not. They're just fighting right to the last minute, which is fantastic. And that's a lot of these teams have done the same.
And they always say 2-0 up is the scariest lead to have.
It is, because you're nervous. Okay, there we are. The ball's gone out.
New Zealand will get that one back. Some great defensive work to win the ball.
It is. Nice little chip over.
McCarthy with a brilliant anticipation.
He's everywhere on this court.
He's giving it his all. He wants to play well.
Is there a twin? Has he got a twin out there?
It certainly looks like it. 'Cause he's been everywhere today.
He has. So here we are, the throw-in by WA. And it's Hannah taking the throw-in. So it threes up McCarthy and Evans to get into their positions.
Evans taking up that spot once more in the middle. Goes through. McCarthy with a shot.
Beautiful save by
He's still going.
Lipinski, yes. Lipinski's trying. Oh, no, it's Alderton. Get the names
Evans,
right now.
McCarthy going through. Oh, well held.
Push out there from Lipinski. Well pushed.
That was probably WA's biggest chance yet today,
Yes,
and
it
it
was.
didn't get through.
That was a tight goalkeeping, and Lipinski pushed it away and carried
McCarthy
it.
wins the ball back again.
He's got it again. And he's coming back for a number 2 chance.
Oh,
now
it's out. Goes to WA. Whilst we've got the break, a big shout out to our gold sponsor, Power Mobility, an NDIS registered provider with over 40 years providing quality mobility products, expert advice, and a convenient mobile repair service. Go to powermobility.com.au or you can visit their stand here at the Championships.
Now you can take a breath.
It is a mouthful. It is a mouthful.
You see the nice Kiwi flags up on the other side where the Kiwis are sitting, ready for the Ditch Cup?
Yes, there is a lot of New Zealand flags here as well as supporters.
Yes.
This place will be pumping come the Ditch Cup.
Oh, I just can't wait. It's going to be closer than it's ever been. Here we go. Kiwi Red Tail.
Lot of contact.
That was a big hit.
2-on-1 is the call.
Evans did hit her. Hit Massey quite hard there.
And yet the contact wasn't called, it was the 2-on-1.
No, the 2-on-1. Here we go. Where's it going to? Oh, there we go.
That's a nice play. McCarthy shuts it down temporarily. Oh, that's a lot of contact.
That was a hit.
Play on. McCarthy moving it forward.
He's
nearly won this.
He's winning that one.
He's nearly won this. Oh, contact again and called.
Edmonds. He's got to be careful.
Looked like the ref did try and play advantage that time.
He did. One of the Barbarians just went past Burley, just gave us a wink.
Yes.
They played well in the last game.
They did. They were unfortunate to go down. They played very well.
No, they weren't unfortunate. We won.
Well, I mean, we can spin it either way in reality.
Oh, dear.
Ooh,
there we go.
WA nearly losing it. That's out, and WA win that one.
Yes, they have. They got the throw-in.
I thought New Zealand Red would have got that one.
I did too, because they were on the outside.
They were on the outside.
Never to mind. The refs are always right.
Yes, never say anything bad about the refs.
No, because they're listening. I know the head ref's listening to this, and
That's a hard hit with the ball. Evans with the run crosses into no one.
Oh, there's another. Yes, they're going to keep it out.
The ball just inching around.
Oh, there you go again.
If Evans can get it out, there's players on her left.
Lipinski's playing that really well. He's just pushed it forward and got it out. He just did a great job there.
The danger's not over yet, though.
No, it's not.
So with 9 minutes to go.
9 minutes.
9 minutes. This will be the tensest 9 minutes in the...
I know, isn't it? When you're out there, you start sweating and the sweat starts pouring off because you know you're that close.
I'm sweating just sitting here and watching.
Me too.
It's a great play. Evans with a shot.
Alderton saved that beautifully.
Evans still in there. Looks like Needham watching on behind. It's out of play.
Oh, it's given to WA.
Given to WA. Interesting to note too, it looks like they put McCarthy into goal.
Oh, have they?
Yeah.
I missed that.
Yeah, so did I, but he's sitting back here in goal.
Give him a bit of a break, because he has been pretty fair.
He's been playing a lot. I personally think they should have kept him up front.
They've got two with yellow on, or has this guy not got the yellow?
No, he's taken the yellow off.
Oh, okay.
Jesse's got a bright yellow shirt on.
Cool. Who's the guy that was the goalie?
I'm assuming to be that one there, who I'm not quite sure of, unfortunately.
Geez, we're great, aren't we?
Yeah. As I said, bottom of the barrel, folks.
We apologise for not getting people's names completely
That's a brilliant move. Evans with the cross, kept out.
Alderton kicked that out. There we go. He's trying to get it up.
Needham is the person we have been referencing. Needham.
Etham.
Needham.
Edam.
Needham.
It's nice cheese, Edam. So have you lived all your life in Brisbane or in this area?
No, I'm from central Queensland, so that's about 700 kilometres north.
See, for us that's huge because New Zealand's not that long.
That's just under half of our state.
Here we go.
Whoa.
The Kiwis are back on, and they're going down. They pulled it over the line. Massey got that over the line.
Just a bit of brute force. Here's the replay.
That was just beautiful. Look at him. He just got round him.
Just gets around Needham, and then McCarthy, nothing he can do.
Massey just pushed through. He just got it through there by brute force. And that's what you need to do. When you've got that ball and you're being challenged, you've got to go for it. So it's now 3-0, folks.
And with 7 minutes to go, this is a bit tight. I think, I'm not sure yet, but I think New Zealand Red may have it.
I would say it's getting pretty close. And these guys, all of these guys in Kiwi Red are in the New Zealand team, so they're going to have a break before they play the Ditch Cup. And this has been a hard-fought game.
This has been a very hard-fought game.
Edam decided he'd go for the goal even though the whistle had been blown. It's probably the closest they're going to get, unfortunately, for them.
Oh, you never know. They've been threatening.
Yeah, I don't want to jinx it for the Kiwis, so I better be careful here, eh?
Well, and if you need new wheels, Power Mobility has the latest models from leading brands like Quantum, Pride Mobility, Magic Mobility and Autobot. So book your free trial today. Visit powermobility.com.au to find out more.
Yay.
That's a good ball in.
Oh! Well stopped. That just was too wide.
Yeah, it just seemed like everybody left it and then it just went out.
Lipinski was great. He just crashed into the goal to make sure it wasn't going to go in.
Oh, you've got to do everything you can to make sure it doesn't go in.
Absolutely. The two goalies have been playing good. Wheeler and Lipinski have played a brilliant game today in goal.
Well, New Zealand Red have almost been faultless. And to their credit, WA have also played incredibly well.
They have.
That's a brilliant move. It's going to go over the sideline for New Zealand Red.
This Kiwi team are really good, and they deserve to be where they are on the ladder. It's just they've just gone up and up.
Well, they're 5 minutes away from third place.
Oh, that just excites me incredibly to see these guys get there. They've practiced and trained really hard to get there.
Evans now with the ball, moving forward. Little battle.
Bit of a challenge there. That's right.
Options on their left at the top of the box. Looks like it's going for the sideline. Keeps it in.
Well, Alderton let her flick it out.
Oh,
now he's trying to get it round her. Now he can.
Evans though keeps it, and New Zealand Red win the ball.
Yes, that was well played.
That was very well played.
Yeah.
Substitution for New Zealand Red.
Wilcox coming on, and Edmonds is coming off. Well, here's the head ref coming by. Look at him. He looks all staunch, ready for the next game.
He'll need his energy for that one.
Yeah, he is.
I reckon that one might be a little bit more brutal than this one.
I'd say so.
A lot of pride on the line with that one. Queensland versus New Zealand.
It is. Oh, goes right out.
Both WA players there just watching that one roll out. They'll hit the ball back.
The trouble with that is you lose a lot of ground when you let it get that far back. Even though you get the throw in, you know, it's way up their end.
Well,
especially at this time.
Well, it almost looks like WA is slowing down. It almost looks like they've almost accepted.
Oh, they're still fighting pretty hard.
They're still fighting on, but looking at McCarthy now, he looks out of it.
I think they should get it back. He's played an exhausting 1.5 games. Halves.
He's been very physical.
What people don't realise too is that these are run on batteries. You have two 12-volt batteries, 24 volts, and the speed these chairs are doing and the pickup they have, they drain pretty quick.
So do you think it's possible that he's used it all up?
Yeah. So with the way he was playing, he probably needs a break just to keep it going.
After that, the motors are running hot.
Yes, and the motors run hot too. Here we go. Kiwi Red are lining up, getting their positions right for a set play.
They'll know what they're doing. They would have trained this 1,000 times. Oh, goes for the shot.
That old trick.
Doesn't work.
No, but they're further out. They've got a better angle here.
And for the gold standard in personal service and advice, you can't go past our gold sponsor, Power Mobility, for all your mobility needs. Visit powermobility.com.au to find out more, or you can visit their stand here at the Championships.
Oh, what happened there?
Looks like the ref's just calling it back. Went before the whistle, possibly.
Oh, somebody moved. Just getting keen to stop it, which I would be too if I was there. You start to get a bit jittery.
Especially with 2 minutes left in the match.
Yeah. Oh, there
McCarthy
he goes. Just kicks it to a corner.
Let's see how they're set up now.
And it changes the play by a corner, you know, because they've been just blocking that. It just goes back and forth. Who are they bringing in? They're bringing in...
They're having a lot of substitutions. Looks like 2. McCarthy is taking off the keeper's jersey. Is he coming off? Yes, he is.
Yeah, he's coming off, getting a break.
He looks exhausted.
He does. So here we have the 2 new players for WA.
Looks like Ambrose here close to the camera.
And Lewis.
Evans at play.
Jason's the original stalwart of the team.
Evans there with a nice
from the beginning. There he goes. Oh, that was a close 2-on-1. Oh, he's called it.
In fact, he has been called.
Yeah.
Kiwi Red will hit the ball with roughly a minute to go.
Yeah. Here we go. This is close. This is a chance to get another goal for the Kiwis. Well, at the last minute of the play.
Yes. Always good to hit. Always good to finish on the goal.
Oh,
goes for it too.
Cox was a bit timid there. But
There's
that's
a
okay.
lot of players in the box. Keeper
keeping it
with the
going.
ball. Goes around the back. Nice move. Tries it again.
Yes, here we go. Elderton's taking it back up again.
Oh,
Jason's trying to run interception there. Keeping the
Here's
Kiwi
the shot.
honest. Oh, look at this. That
Nice,
was a big
Evans.
gap.
oh.
What was that for? Elderton passed it back.
I'm not sure what that was. I think he just lost sight of which end he was going for.
And it goes right back to the goal.
Oh, heavy
that was a
contact
hit.
and cold.
Luckily, it was outside the penalty area.
So it looks like Western Australia will get one last chance to get on the board today.
It's so close, man.
They
In extra time now.
you certainly can't say they haven't tried.
No, they've put up a really great fight, and they've fought right to the end. Here's Jason for the last kick, I would say, for the game, and he
Almost
deserves
certainly.
it. As one of the originals, he deserves this kick.
See where he goes. Options in the front or the top of the box. Takes the shot. Goes far post.
Oh, Evans tried. There we go.
And indeed, there's the end.
What a great game.
What a
and
game.
It's been great commentating with you.
Yes, it has been an absolute pleasure.
I'm Barry the Geest.
Yes, and I'm Tom Byrne. Final score 3-0 to New Zealand Red over Western Australia.
Thanks, folks, and stick around for the final. It's going to be a great game between the Kiwis and Australia in the Ditch Cup.
It'll be an absolute cracker.
Yeah.